What's up, y'all? I go by the name Easy Money. I rep that ST Show Off crew. I'm out of Haverhill, Mass. 978. I'm right north of Boston. Just the whole culture, you know, the sound. The sound grabbed me. You know everything about it. The way they dressed, the way they spoke, how the beat sounded, you know, the battling, all the elements of hip hop, you know, really inspired me. You know, just every day, you know, that's what made me fall in love with hip hop, you know. But as far as inspired me, you know, to write and all that, just, you know, life in general, and you know the greats, you know, the Kanes, the G-Raps, the Bigs, the Jays, the Nas's, you know, the Scarfaces and all that, LL Cool J. So, you know, hip hop back then was like what you saw on the TV. It was very, very limited. It was minimal. So I don't really have the influence. I got most of it from like my brothers and my brother-in-law playing the tapes and the CDs and all that, you know. And that's what really, really, really got me. And then, you know, once I heard shit like Illmatic and the Ready to Die and all that, and then it made me dabble. But it was when I heard Big Pun Capital Punishment, and I heard the Boricua Morena on the hook, on the song, on Still Not a Player. That's what made me say, I want to do this. Because, you know, me being Puerto Rican, Pun being Puerto Rican and all that, that was super duper inspiring. That was what did it. Hip hop has always been a part of me. It's always been like, you know, like I always like sat in the corner and freestyled and fucked around and all that. But what made me really want to do it was that when you hear a good hip hop record and it's like you get the goosebumps and the hair stand up and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get that no more. You know, it's very, very rare. It's very rare. I'm not gonna say you no longer get it at all, but it's very rare. And you know, that's how hip hop made me feel in the beginning. And you know, that's the hip hop that I appreciate most. The stuff that gives you the feeling. You know, you're almost at the edge of tears because you know you're so moved by the music. I just love this shit. There's nothing better. As a kid, you know, growing up, there was pretty much no control of me, so it wasn't really about how my family felt. It was just like, he's rapping. You know, my mother's very, very Christian woman. She's not anti-hip-hop, but she's not into hip-hop. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, really wasn't nothing, you know. She know what I do. Everybody supports what I do. It's not, nobody really had an influence. It was just me. And you know, that's what I wanted to do, and that's what I follow my heart. That's it. Dudes who grew up in my era, the golden era, you know, we were real spoiled then. Everything that came, everything was hitting. Now, you know, obviously, you know, hip hop it's not where it used to be, you know, but it's like, you know, and we complain a lot about that. But there is a lot of good music out there. There's a ton of good music out there. You just gotta find it, you gotta support it. So, you know, I follow the game, and you know, I listen to what, you know, another thing is you gotta follow your heart, form your own opinion. I listen to what the fuck I like. You know, I'm not in the club bouncing to such and such artists because everybody else is. You know what I'm saying? I listen to what I like. And, you know, that's what keeps me inspired. And like I said, life in general, you know what I'm saying? And then also my team, you know. Shout out Static Selector, Terminology, my Show Off crew. You know, seeing them, they've traveled the world. They've worked with the biggest names in hip-hop, from, you know, the new cats to the legends. There's too many to name. I can't even get into that. But, you know, watching them do what they do is super inspiring. And it's even more inspiring because I came up with them. These are my childhood friends, and I'm watching them making it happen. So, you know it's possible, so that makes it even more inspiring. The biggest challenge was leaving the bullshit, the street, and all that alone to actually do the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, my story's like a lot of other rappers, man. It's like I'm not gonna sit here, you know, I'm not to brag about it. It ain't cool, whatever. But you know, I had my little run-ins and whatnot. But it's like I try to explain to dudes that you can't have one foot in the street and one foot in rap. Because, you know, when you heavy in one, the other suffers. If I'm in the streets and, you know, I'm making money out there, there's no time to chase my dream because I'm focused on that, you know? So it's like I just keep myself busy musically, and I leave the bullshit alone. Keeps me out of trouble, keeps me out of jail. It's a beautiful thing. Keeps me with my kids and my family, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much like when you accept it, you know, it's like, in hip-hop, like perception is big in hip-hop, so you worry a lot about what people think about you and what you think you should do and what you think is going to be perceived as cool and whatnot. So I think once you grow the fuck up and you realize, all right, this is what I need to do, I think that was the biggest challenge for me, was growing the fuck up and realizing, all right, this is what I need to do to make the necessary steps to get where I want to be at and to travel the world like my team is doing. That's what I got to do, and that was leave that shit alone. You know, I still get love from my peoples. They know what it is, but it's just like, you know, now they still around. They just rooting for me to do something positive. That's all. I mean, from a hip-hop perspective, I just want dudes to say, dude's nice. That's it. that's pretty much it, man. Cause that's what it was about. You know, anything else is like, you know, like I think that there's a lot of rappers that are, you know, they shitty people, and you know they you see them and you greet them and they assholes and whatnot. But you know, I don't judge rappers off that. You know what I'm saying? I judge them off of what I hear. So I would like for everybody to do the same with me. I know it's not always like that, but if that would be the ideal legacy. He was nice. He got busy lyrically. I got the albums called The Money. Money is an acronym for the motive of nearly everybody, yo. And it's coming out on Show Off ST Records, you know what I'm saying? And I got some dope production on there. I got Static Selected, did the bulk of the album. I got a joint from DJ Premier, the legend. I got a beat from Harry Fraud. I got a beat from Buck Wild. I got Knots on there. Another joint from Static and Alchemist. You know, I'm just trying to rack them up. We got some respectable features on there. I'm on the social media. I'm on at Easy Money ST. I'm everywhere there. You can find me everywhere there at Easy Money ST. And you know, I'm just gonna try to carry on tradition, man. Carry the torch for the real shit, for this real hip hop shit, the shit that we grew up on, the shit that we love, the shit that moves us.